And you know, Val came up with the music. Did I tell you
Is
that?
she the one that did the jingle?
Ignite the spark with Dr. Angella's eye. Step into the future shining bright. Helping students reach new heights. Wellness care with Rob, you so right.
All right.
Business with my boo, we take the lead. Hospital beauty serving those in need.
Hello, and welcome to Ignite with Dr. Angela. Let's talk about it. I'm your host, Dr. Angela, and I'm so excited to have you here with me today. Here on this podcast, we talk to people who are 50 and older and moving into their next phase of life. We talk about their life, their love, their purpose, careers, and their reinvention. Today's podcast is being sponsored by M&M Aesthetics. Skincare is so important. I love having my facials done at M&M. My face has a glow and feels amazing. I actually snuck and had one today. They are located in Sylvania, Ohio. Contact them for services at 419-266-6064. I have a very special guest today, Miss Carmen Wright. How are you?
I am great. Thank you so much for having me this afternoon.
And welcome. Thank you for agreeing to talk with me today. So why don't you start off by telling me a little bit about yourself and about your next phase?
Okay. See if I can put it in a nutshell here. I am from Springfield, Ohio.
Okay.
And I have been everywhere, East Coast. But I won't give you all of that.
Okay.
So graduated from Springfield South High and attended Kent State University.
Okay.
And from Kent State University, went into the U.S. Navy.
Wow.
And was an aviation mechanic.
Oh, impressive.
Thank
Yay.
you. It was different. And so from there, got out of the military and joined corporate America and started out with what was First Union at the time.
Okay.
And then it changed into Wachovia, and then it changed into Wells Fargo.
Okay.
And then I left after 18 and a half years with them. I decided to relocate and go to Capital One.
Okay.
And I have recently changed my entire life
Okay.
within the past month.
All
But
right.
we'll go into that later.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So what motivated you to transition into this next chapter?
At 54, it's just time for a new life. I was ready to do me.
Okay.
I have been doing for everyone else forever. And my biggest thing was once my daughter graduated from high school and I got her where she needed to be, and she was full scholarship, then I can do
nice.
Carmen.
Okay.
And what does that mean? I don't know, but it's just like whatever at the time, whatever it means on whatever year, let's just do that. I believe that there's no blueprint. There's no set blueprint. And I think for the longest time, we were led to believe that there was. But in your 20s and 30s, you think that. And so you try to get to this goal that has been set for you. And then once you feel like you've set that, or you not set that, but once you feel you've accomplished that, or you've run into a brick wall, it's like, well, what do you do now? So now at 54, you kind of have that, I don't care.
Okay, a little bit of freedom going on there. Yes.
So for those of you who know the rhyme from back in the day, the nursery rhyme is Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. And I have a good friend of 20-something years. She says that every now and then. She just starts with that first line, and we already know what that means. So, it's just a matter of let's just change the game a little bit. Let's rewrite the narrative. It doesn't have to be what was told. It could be what I want it to be. So, yeah.
So it sounds like you are kind of, I'm not going to say making it up as you go, but you don't necessarily know where it's going to take you, but you're going with it.
See all of the above.
Okay. Okay.
Absolutely.
I like that. So what do you like most about this next phase?
The flexibility, the options. I have a friend that tells me all the time, as long as you have options, you're good to go. And so I just don't have any limits
Okay.
on whatever I want to do. I don't owe anyone an explanation. I don't, I was told a long time ago, you don't complain and you don't explain. So
Okay.
you do you.
Okay. And that seems like a big theme coming out of women now, not just women, but the majority women coming into this age where you thought, okay, I'm going to hit 50. It's kind of over. It's all downhill from there. And when you reach it, now you like have all these other options and you're like, oh my God,
Absolutely.
what do I want to do? I'm doing a podcast.
There you go.
Okay.
See, and I'm on it.
All right, there you go. Yes, yes.
So yeah,
love it.
absolutely.
So if you were to pick something and say it was the least favorite of what you are doing, or what do you like least about this phase?
The unknown.
Okay.
I won't say I'm a control freak, but I've been head of my household for most of my adult life. So
Okay.
I have always called the shots. It's my way or it's no way. And so for something to slip through the cracks or through my fingers, and I'm like, what happened? You know, that is, my hands are sweating thinking about it now. But that is the problem for me. And I have to learn that if it just because it doesn't go your way doesn't mean it's not going to happen.
Okay.
Or maybe there's another way that it's supposed to happen that's not according to your plan. So I've been learning recently, or I should say in the past few years, to just ride it out.
Okay.
I may have a plan, but God also always has a plan, right?
Oh,
and
most
so
definitely.
You want to laugh when it doesn't work out, but you're not in that space yet. You're like, too soon. Wait a minute. But I always enjoy when I can look back and tell the story and say, but wait a minute, I was going to do this, and then it worked out this way. And so that just gives me the confidence and the confirmation to know that it's going to be okay.
Sometimes we seem to have our own plan, but maybe God has something a little bit different for us. And so we ride with it and we let it happen and we just keep on working toward it.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's what I just heard from you.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
Yep. So what kind of obstacles have you had to overcome?
In this transition. Definitely occupational.
Okay.
I was taught stability was big. So you get a job, you sit there, you be still, and you just do that job, right? Until you can't, or whatever brick wall you run into. What I found out is that what they're teaching people is that you, after 2 or 3 years, you need to kind of move around. I'm thinking you're supposed to sit somewhere for 20, 25 years and then go home and mind your business.
Because that was the way.
But that's not the way it is. And so the occupational piece was hard for me because I was comfortable. I was enjoying the money. I would save a nice chunk. And to get to that point, you're like, I'm not doing anything any different. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
It needed some fixing.
Okay.
And so what I've learned from that is at this point, it's not even about the money. And let me speak for me. It's not about the money. It's about a purpose.
Okay.
It's about doing something that you enjoy, not just getting up in the morning and making sure you log in on time or log out on time and overtime. And what does that mean and all that? It's about enjoying what you have to get up and do every day.
So you're giving up some of that security of working for the man,
There you go.
collecting that paycheck.
There you go.
Yep,
And
having
peace of
those
mind.
benefits and all. So in order to do what you want to do. Okay.
Because
love that.
peace is big, right? My mother told me that once you get that peace, you're not going to let anyone snatch that from you.
Yeah.
And so if you've ever lost it, once you get it back,
Yep.
don't try it. So there was no peace in that, what I was doing. There was, and I needed it.
Okay.
I needed it.
Okay.
And I keep hearing mental health is so big,
Mm-hmm.
and people are taking it. They're not taking it as serious as it should be.
Right.
Right. And so it's not just about the young people out there. It's about people our age.
Yes.
So it's important to be able to do what you want to do.
Okay. Well, let's double back to this military career.
Okay, let's
Tell me. So I find I was a college athlete,
Okay.
and I find the discipline from being an athlete gives you the stamina, if you will, to do things and that people go,
Very true.
how did you do that?
Very true.
Would you say your military career kind of gave you that?
My military career formed me.
Okay.
So let me back up. My years at Kent State formed me because
Okay.
I have friends now of 37 years. That says a lot. And I'm talking about 3 or 4 of them. So I don't have to have a whole crew, right?
Right.
So that started it. Going into the military was a game changer. If anyone pays attention to me now, when I get up from the table, I push my chair under the table because that's what they taught us in boot camp. God, if you did not push that chair, it was going to be some consequences. But
Okay.
little things like that. Thinking before you speak, thinking before you move. Not always quick to wrath, because in being quick to wrath, you're quick to move, right? Thinking of the consequences before you make that move.
Oh, that's an excellent lesson.
And one big thing is being quiet. If you're in the trenches, right, you can't make a lot of noise.
Right,
You got to wait bring them into you.
Right.
Right?
Right.
But in the meantime, you're quiet.
Right.
And then when it pops off, it pops off.
Right.
So, yeah, it formed me. It definitely did.
You carry that little pearl with you.
Thank
and because you'll have people who aren't so excited about any success that you might be coming to you. And maybe they don't need to know what you're pursuing at that time.
Indeed.
Okay.
You don't let the left
Staying
hand know what
quiet
the right
in
hand
the
is doing.
trenches. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. I love it. So what kind of coping strategies do you have, like when things get really stressful?
I get quiet.
Okay.
It's like a turtle in a shell,
Okay.
right? So if you start sensing danger, that turtle's going to go into that shell and wait until they think it's safe. I get quiet and I process.
Okay.
And I have to think it out. So it doesn't mean that I'm weak. It doesn't mean that I can't speak or don't have a voice. It just means that I'm thinking.
It means that is your way. I have my way of coping, and so everybody has their own way.
That's right.
Okay. Okay. So if you had to do it over again, would you do it?
The military?
Or would you change anything? All of it.
All of it. The military, I think that was one of the best adult decisions I've ever made, even though I only did 4 years.
Okay.
I would say for most of the things in my life, I probably would have waited a little bit later to get married, to have kids, just to find out who I was.
Okay.
And I think what happened is I moved a little quick to be grown. And so with that comes the consequences of you want to be grown. And
find out it's
you
not all it's cracked up
You go
to
going
be.
out here in this world and you're going to figure it out on your own while you're being grown.
Yeah.
And I did, and that was fine. So those were lessons learned. But I think overall it would have been, I just would have waited a few more years.
Okay. What I like to say is those experiences are what makes you you. So without those experiences, maybe you wouldn't be where you are.
Exactly.
So
That's exactly
I kind of
right.
like to look at it like that. And I also like to look at it as God has his time for you. Maybe you were meant to do something early to teach you a lesson
That's true.
for what's going on today.
That's true.
So,
Because it all worked out.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Even to the day, it worked out.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, Do you have any advice for someone who is thinking about moving on into their next phase?
Always bet on yourself.
Okay.
Don't follow that blueprint everyone else has written for you. Write your own narrative. And that could be anything. But always bet on yourself. No one else will.
Okay.
So always bet on yourself.
Okay. All right. Have you had experiences when someone didn't necessarily think that what you were planning on doing was for you and you went on with your own heart?
Yeah. I've had people to doubt me. I've even doubted myself.
Okay.
I think you get tired of that after a while. Like,
Right.
so what is there to lose?
Right.
Some of the decisions that I've made, I am glad I made them because I think I would have regretted if I hadn't tried. So nothing beats a try but a failure.
Right.
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 And I don't think even though some of it didn't work out, I don't look at it as failure. I just okay, next chapter.
You
Let's
learned
go.
something. Yep.
The book is still being written.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So if you had someone who was afraid to embark on their next phase, what one thing would you tell them to maybe encourage them that it's okay?
Wow.
As long as it wasn't something illegal.
Yeah, absolutely. Just keep it moving.
Okay.
There's so many things I could, little catchphrases or whatever. Don't stop. Keep moving. It is never too late to reinvent yourself. I'm 54.
Okay.
And I just completely reinvented myself a month ago.
Okay.
And it was one of the best moves. I'm so happy about it. No regrets about it. And I'm happy. I'm excited. Like, if 54, what is 55 going to bring? I don't know. But a jazz festival is the first thing coming around the corner.
So we're taught that after you reach that certain age, like I said before, it's all kind of downhill. But it's not.
It starts up here, if you ask me.
A whole new life, a whole new new phase, a perspective, a new freedom that you didn't have before, a new way of thinking. And so you embrace it, and the world is your oyster.
That's exactly right. That's exactly. I wake up in the morning, I say my prayers, and I'm like, all right, so we're going to get this stuff done with work today. And after that, I'm going to go get me a 6-pack of donuts from Krispy Kreme and enjoy my life today. So, I don't have anyone telling me I can't get it, so I'm going to get, it's great.
Yeah, Krispy Kremes, those are pretty good. Yes, most definitely. Okay. So, do you have any pearls of wisdom for anybody thinking about going into that next chapter? Maybe they're not sure. Okay.
It's okay to be afraid.
Okay.
Now, there's fear versus faith, right? And we've all been taught faith. We've all learned fear. And it's okay to be afraid. It's not okay to not do it.
Okay.
It's not okay to hold yourself back. Everyone hears the words, life is short, and it's true.
It is.
But don't limit yourself. And that's important.
So I hear, even though you're afraid, go for it.
Go for it.
Because if you don't, you'll regret it.
You'll always think about it and you'll regret it. The worst that can
what's
happen
the
is
worst?
It didn't work.
What's the worst that can happen?
It didn't work.
You come up with another plan.
And so who's going to explain?
Exactly. Right. Exactly. So, and that, if you fail at something, so what? Now you've learned.
Get up and keep it moving.
Yep. Now you've learned, okay, well, that didn't work. Let me change a little something here.
That's exactly right.
So, yeah.
That's exactly right. Yep.
Okay. Well, you have any more words for us?
I think I pulled some from my grandmother. I think I pulled some from mom and even some great friends along the way. So that's all of that.
Okay.
Absolutely. For whoever's going to be listening, it's real.
Okay.
It's real.
Okay. I love that.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you, Carmen, for joining us
Thank
and
you.
sharing your story. It was very intriguing
Thank you.
and inspiring. Thank you to our sponsor, M&M Aesthetics. You can contact them at 419-266-6064. I would also like to thank a second sponsor, Brilliance Wellness Care. They specialize in GLP-1 weight loss. They have locations in Michigan and Ohio. If you're planning on a weight loss journey, give them a call at 313-213-9357. And thank you to all our listeners and viewers for spending time with us on Ignite with Dr. Angela. Special thanks to Carmen.
Thank you.
and our producer, Jesse. Keep on growing, keep glowing, and keep believing in yourself.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you.
And until next time, let's talk about it.
That's it.
There you go. All right.
Ignite the spark with Dr. Angella's eye. Step into the future shining bright.